Hello everybody, so I've been kind of alluding to the fact that um, there's a certain limitation as to why I cannot actually make as many videos as I would personally prefer to, and I'm certain that probably everybody of you would prefer that I make more videos per day, but there's a certain limitation that I have, and that's that I have kind of mentioned this as a side note sometimes, but that is the fact that um, very much I'm introverted, and a majority of the people already know what introverted means. Introverted versus extroverted, and that means like extroverted people gain energy, or they don't gain energy, but their body feels refreshed when they are spending time with a group or close circle of friends, while an introverted person refreshes his or her body, with either few friends or with just being alone. And I fall in the latter category, and that means that um, I have difficulties. Well, not difficulties dealing with groups of people. I have very much dealt with. I have dealt with very large groups of people, and I am also, because I'm kind of a musician. I a bad one at that, but I'm still a musician after all, and I I have performed on stage in front of a couple of hundred people, and uh, the main point is that my introversion causes me to I am very heavily introverted, to the point that I find it tiring to even voice my own thoughts, or even just just talking. Just even talking to a camera makes me get tired and drains me of energy. This will sound pretty bad, but whatever. And that wouldn't be like so bad, since during my few if I look few years back in junior high school, I spent those days mostly completely silent and emotionless, and I almost never voiced my opinion, other than I answered questions that teachers asked, and I answered questions that other people asked me, maybe replied to a greeting or something like that, and often often I just offered some refutal to some points that were, or arguments that were fired towards me, but that's neither here nor there. Then back then I used to almost go days without talking. I have I have to physically force myself to speak, and that's unfortunately rather tiresome. But the ironic twist is that I have been blessed with this mind that causes me to create all sorts of crazy theories and have me many ideas and speculate very wildly and have many opinions about things, and while at the same time, even though those are I have very um, illogical ideas and very wild ideas that are even not even often not even remotely possible. I have also been given this analytical mind that allows me to sort of process the information that I have gathered from my school days and what I have studied on my own, and I can make some, technically speaking, potentially correct hypotheses. And I have a very great urge to just speak my mind, while at the same time my introversion causes me to it causes me to just exert myself very much if I want to voice my opinions. So this is very much a very annoying dilemma that I want to speak, but it is extraneous for me to speak. While at the same time I enjoy conversation, and I do enjoy. I could just live on as a passive observer and listener, and I have played that role for my friends many times, and it's a valuable gift I have. But while at the same time I very much like to offer my own opinions, which I actually do have, even though you could attribute me to being shy, but well, I'm not shy basically, but that's a little more complicated issue. But the introversion is I don't want to say it's a problem, because while it makes it harder for me to do what I like doing most, which is doing the videos I am doing. And even though those do take a lot out of me, and they cause me to be so tired after each one of them, I really have to, at the end of each recording, I have to let out a sigh of relief that I didn't break down in the middle of the episode. I really enjoy doing it because it allows me to voice my opinions, and recently well, people have watched the videos and people pay attention to my opinions. And since they do, I now technically speaking have I do metaphorically speaking have a voice now. And only thing that's required from me is to physically give myself a voice. But it's unfortunately rather hard. This doesn't mean that I dislike it or anything. And this doesn't mean that I dislike being an introverted. This just is an interesting dilemma I have, and I wanted to give you some perspective as to why I have said, and quite a many times I have said, that I would like to do more videos, and I am trying to do more videos, but I find it hard to do more than one video per day, and even that is kind of pushing my limits considering my current occupation. But I want to keep doing this, but I hope that you can just understand my problem with, well, why I can't do them as much as I would like to. I'm trying to I'm just trying to accommodate myself to speaking to a camera at least, that so that it wouldn't take so much out of me. And I could do more in that case, and that would be lovely, but it just takes time. It takes time to learn new ways especially since it's all about my psyche, and it's very hard to reprogram your psyche. It's kind of hard. So I hope you can understand this issue. I mean, this is definitely not me complaining or something. I am most certainly happy that I can do videos, and I have done those even before I had any audience, and I am still planning to continue doing videos even if I would have no viewers, because it's what I enjoy doing. And after all, the one reason I don't actually force myself to do more videos per day is because I know that if I would force myself to do more than I physically am able to, that would make me not enjoy doing them. And if I do not enjoy making the videos, the content would be a lot worse. And if I do not enjoy making them, you would not enjoy watching them, because it would be rather clear that I am in almost physical pain at that point. At least mental pain. At least strain. Pain is a rather harsh word with it, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I hope you understand this issue. I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but it's just a funny dilemma. And it's a rather silly situation that it is. But I'm by no means I'm saying that there's anything bad with being introverted. A majority of my friends are introverted, and I personally identify as being very introverted, as I said in the beginning. And I do not plan to change that. I don't think I can change that. And if I could, I wouldn't. Because I find strength in the fact that I'm an introvert, considering that it gives me some pathways that extroverted people cannot express themselves. And that's what I want to bring to you viewers, is my own unique view on things. So, I don't know. that's what I want to do. And so far, everybody's been enjoying it, and I certainly hope you continue to enjoy my content in the future. And maybe look at the bad stuff I have done, since those are, okay, they are kind of bad, but I've done some interesting stuff there. And I have quite a few projects planned. Yeah, um, this was just a little elaboration on my problem with making videos. And it's a problem I am fixing, but it's a very slow process. But it's process nonetheless. And the main point is I enjoy making videos. In the end, what else that matters? Like, if I'm doing what I love, what I enjoy most, like, what else would I want? And even if I have to push myself to do them, push myself to my limits even on some days, I'm quite happy to do that, since as long as I don't push myself over my limits and don't burn out, I have done that quite a few times, the quality shouldn't drop. And if it does, I will probably do something to fix it. And if I do at any point go over my own limit, I am very much going to take a break, because I don't want to. As I said, the most I want to bring is quality content. Not quantity, but quality. So I hope you can understand this issue. I'm sorry, this has been quite rambly, but I just want to give you some idea as to the problem. I don't know if I voiced it correctly or if I was able to elaborate on it as I wanted, but I hope you understand. It's a strange situation. With that out of the way, I thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Gotta move out.